to start with just kind of why you wrote this book.
I had been living in Birmingham all my life. Was a journalist and did not know the motel existed. It wasn't until I was working actually at the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute and someone mentioned the Gaston Motel, and I said, the Gaston Motel? And they told me the amazing story about it, how it was at the center of the movement. It was the headquarters and celebrities would be there. It piqued my interest as a storyteller. And I had it on my bucket list to write a book before I was 40. And so I pitched it and I wrote this book in 8 months. And here we go.
And so now, 11 years later, so much has happened with the A.G. Gaston Motel, the Civil Rights District in general, but the A.G. Gaston Motel specifically. What do you think now when you drive by it?
It's moving, because when I was writing the story of the motel, it was all boarded up. It was so sad that this amazing place, this place that was brimming with energy, that was very important in the story of the Civil Rights Movement, was just languishing. But now it's buzzing. I was there actually this week. I went to go get a cup of coffee. I looked over in the gallery where there's a story of A.G. Gaston, and there's work being done to restore Dr. King's room to where it was, so that when people come, they'll see this war room. I feel just so excited that there's new life again in this very, very, very special place, and that it will now become the part of history to come.
So the cool thing, having that Birmingham Civil Rights National Monuments Park right there, that the motel was included in the park, helps solidify that it will be here for generations to come. Does that make you feel good about having written the story?
Yes, you know, when I decided to write the story of the Gaston Motel, there was no comprehensive story told about the place. So I had to piecemeal, I had to interview people, read this book, get a line here, get a sentence there. And now that there's this story, and people from literally all over the world let me know that they've read the story of the Gaston Motel and that it is alive again. I cannot tell you. I mean, you know, it's just my small contribution, but I feel so proud as a Birminghamian that the story continues.
And this is my last question, because you, like so many other people who grew up in this city, have families that have connection to the hotel, like real tangible connection, because it was such a central part of the Black community here. Tell me about your family's personal connection to the A.G. Gaston Motel.
Yes. Oh my goodness. My parents had their wedding reception at the Gaston Motel. They got married on Christmas Eve. So my dad had on a crushed velvet red tuxedo with seafoam green tuxedo shirt. Actually, Chris McNair was their photographer. And the kids who attended the wedding reception, they saw this fountain in the corner, and it was brimming with bubbling drink. And so they said, okay, I'll taste that bubbling drink. All the kids were drunk because they didn't realize it was actually champagne. So, you know, but it was a goal of my grandmother to do something special for her daughter. And so it was the top tier thing she could do was have their wedding reception at the A.G. Gaston Motel. This place that has the name of an African-American man emblazoned on the outside. And so the motel is in the backdrop of so many stories of Birminghamians here, and I'm so honored that mine is as well.
Okay, plug the book.
Well, you know, hey, you can buy the book anywhere books are sold. Go on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. The book has been out for 11 years, and I saw it in Target. I mean, it's everywhere, because the story is still interesting to people, because the story of the A.G. Gaston Motel continues.
Perfect. Marie, thank you. Anything you want to add?
No, thank you for inviting me to come.
I'm so glad you came.